Wow, guys, tonight it is really cold outside. It is so cold. It's like -6 or something like that. And I went to get into my car the other day and start it in the morning, and it was difficult to start. And it wasn't just the battery, it was like the engine oil was like cold. It was like really cold. And so I did the research, and they sell this thing that you glue to your oil pan, and it like heats up, and it gets your car ready to go. And it's probably on a timer or something like that. Like I could imagine. And I was like, damn, do I really need that? And then this guy, I remembered, he gave me this light and a dryer hose. Yeah, big time pulled through though. I needed those two things. Not so much as the light. I used it then, but now I just haven't had much of a use for it because of all the good work I've been doing on the place. I mean, all my work is kind of, I guess it's hard to say my work is done here because your work is like never done, on stuff like this. I'm going to be balls deep on this project for a while, but it's all good and productive things to do too. But no, I was gonna say this light. It could really come in handy. I looked it up on the internet and I was like looking for reviews of this metal thing and shit. And what came up was this hillbilly was like, "Oh, I just back my car over this light, and everything works all good from there. You like runs it for an hour. They get hot. I'll show you what this light looks like. You guys let me know what you think as far as compared to a heat whatever a pan heat pan a metal magnet I think is what they are, or it's like a pad that heats up and they glues to your it glues to your oil pan or your coolant or something like that. Like they're just strange. Yeah, a couple things. They seem like good ideas. They seem like they'll work, And I know that in real cold climates, someone's gonna swear by this thing, like out on a farm or some crazy shit. Like, we would have all died if we didn't have this fucking thing starting this car. It's like probably some really, you know, it just is what it is. But you got to work with what you got, And this is what I have. So check it out. It's hard to even look at it because it's so bright. Um, yeah, that thing is bright, and they get really hot. If you've ever like been around one, if you get your hand anywhere near it, it's scalding. I don't know if even the camera could see it, but I put the camera as close as I could down there, and I'm sure you know what I'm talking about by now. This thing is badass. It's a halogen light. It just gets so hot. It's like a cooking fire. You put this underneath your car for an hour before you need to take off. Put it right under your oil pan or something. Yeah, you'll be you'll be going somewhere. You know, you might be flying to the moon if your gas tank catches on fire. That's hilarious. No, this is the guy. This is what you need. Literally, start your car up. You know, have an extension cord. I have a timer. I have a not a timer, a smart outlet, and I have an extension cord here. Smart outlet, an extension cord, and then park your car outside of the wind. The wind is a big factor. It could kick up the coldness a couple degrees, and that would make a big difference. Trust me. Wind, it could go from -2 to -27, with one gust. So, extension cord. You've probably seen two of them at a time, one of them at a time, really hot. I mean, that thing is burning like the sun in there, and you might have one. So if you thought you needed to go out and buy one of those pads, I happen to have this thing, and in the case of an emergency or something, I'm set. I'm gonna be ready because that's what's important. All right, guys, you take care and you have a good day.